Alright, it's been a minute. And in between Republic Commando, I guess I'll do a couple of tier lists because I'm only playing one game at a time, and that's all I have time for. So, we're going to do the fast food restaurant tier list. I think I've eaten at most of these, maybe a couple that I haven't, but... So we'll just go in the order they have it, I guess. Arby's a few years ago would have probably been B, because their stuff used to be pretty good, at least the Arby's around B. I don't know about all Arby's in general. Nowadays, though, the quality has gone to absolute hell. It's pretty terrible. So today, down to F, honestly. Jack in the Box, we don't have any around me. I've never been to one, so I have to put it down here. A&W I didn't know was a restaurant. A&W root beer is S tier excellent. I love root beer. But I've never gone here, as a restaurant at least, so I'll put it down here. Indiana pretzels are A. I don't know about anything else on their menu, but the pretzels themselves are delicious, so I'm going to put it as an A. Boston Market, same deal. People around me like rave it, the one in my area, and will probably say it's an S. I personally don't like most of their stuff. A few times I've been there, it just hasn't been that great. But it's definitely edible and good, but not like I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go out of my way unless a bunch of people are going there and like ordering for work or something. I'm not gonna order it myself. So B. Burger King. Burger King. There are many around me, and it depends if I stop and where I stop. But the quality like varies wildly between each Burger King. There are some that'll be down here a C for a basic freaking cheeseburger. But their breakfasts, which is when I usually end up going if I do go, get like sausage, egg, and cheese croissant. Breakfasts are A tier. The good Burger Kings are A tier. The crappy Burger Kings are down here D and F. But most of but you eventually learn which ones are good and which ones are bad. So most of the time it's A. Checkers, I've been to once. I disagree with the crazy good food. At least the one time I did go. It's a middle of the road diner basically to me. It's good, but it's not. It's like if you stop there, it's fine if you're on your way somewhere, but it's not like something you're gonna go out of your way to go to, in my opinion. Chick-fil-A is a B because they're closed on Sundays. But no, in reality, the food's like really good. They're good breakfast, they're good lunch, they're good all the time. They're expensive for what they are though, so they get to be B. I'm assuming this is Chipotle or Chipotle, however you want to say it. Chipotle. Chipotle most of the time is an A or B because you build your own burritos and that kind of crap. So they're all right. They're not my favorite, but they're good enough. Cinnabon, the cinnamon rolls, they're an A. I mean, sure, it's like dessert or junk food, but it's good enough. Like, I'm not going to stop there for lunch, but if you need a snack or something like that, you just want to grab a couple cinnamon rolls or something like that, that's good. Jimmy John's is a C. We got a couple around us. They're good, but they're expensive as all hell for what they give you. So it's a matter of like food wise, they're probably A or B, high B, low A. But because of the price and because just what you get, they're not here to a C. Dairy Queen food is not that great. That'll be a C or D. Dairy Queen ice cream is up here AS, the blizzards and that kind of stuff. So I guess I'll put it in the middle and put it at B. Like, I love soft serve. I love the various blizzards and that kind of stuff. Dunkin' Donuts is another one like Burger King. Some of them are up here S tier between the coffee and the sandwiches and that kind of stuff. But then other ones are down here in D just because of quality and how, I guess, the people they have making them or whatever. So, same deal as Burger King. I like Dunkin' Donuts overall. I'll stop there and get coffee in the morning, that kind of stuff. They can be a B. I have no idea what this is. El Pollo Loco, never been to. Five Guys is going to be an A. Because if you get the grilled cheese with the burger on it, that's probably one of the best sandwiches ever for a fast food restaurant. And the burgers themselves and the spicy Cajun fries are delicious. But, like many other restaurants, they're expensive as all hell these days. So they get to go down from S to A because of that. Hardee's. Sorry, my fan's blowing right in my ear too loud. Sorry. Hardee's is the same as Checkers. They're okay, but they're not. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to go to one. If you're going somewhere and pass it and want to stop in a diner, sure. But, yeah. In and out, I've only been to one in my lifetime. It was a basic, burger joint similar to Burger King or McDonald's. So I'm going to put it at C. I don't remember it well enough, so I don't want to shoot it in the face. But at the same time, I don't want to say it was S tier because it doesn't stick in my memory that much. Jersey Mike subs are good, but for what they give you and the price, they get to go down to B because they're not that big. You don't get that much stuff in them, and they're expensive as all hell again. So, right here, B. KFC has drastically improved in recent years around me. Like, they used to be F&D down here with Arby's. Like, they were greasy, disgusting, terrible. The chicken wasn't crispy, it was soaked, that kind of stuff. These days, their mashed potatoes are better, their chicken's better. Everything's pretty much drastically improved. So, today I'll put them up at A. Krispy Kreme donuts are overrated. They're good, don't get me wrong. They're better than Dunkin' Donuts donuts, for sure. But if you just go buy donuts and just Krispy Kreme, they're probably a B because they're just overrated for what they are. They're good, but they're not. Overall, Dunkin' has more options and is better, in my opinion, than Krispy Kreme. Long John Silver's is an A. I love seafood. Fast food seafood's just as well. It's just as fine. It's good. If you go down the shore and get to stop at one, go ahead. McDonald's. Not as good as... Honestly, McDonald's, there's very few things I like anymore. They've reduced the menu so much, there's not that much good stuff on it. The ice cream machine is legit always broken. Like, it may be a meme, but it's very true in a lot of cases. McDonald's can be down at C. They're not great. They're okay if you want to stop there. Like, I like McDonald's fries. McDonald's fries are better than Burger King fries and that kind of stuff. But the burgers, even like the chicken nuggets and fingers and that kind of stuff, are worse than Burger King at this point in this day and age. So McDonald's has to go down here to C. Panda Express is okay Chinese food. It's not the greatest Chinese food. It can be a B. Like, it's a fast food Chinese restaurant. Like, Chinese food in general, I like and enjoy. But it's it's Chinese food. They do give you decent sized portions. It's not like you get nothing. So, for the price, they're actually very good. Panera Bread is a C. Their stuff's good, but again, overpriced as well. So, yeah. Popeyes, not a fan. I won't say F. I won't say with Arby's. I'll say D. But, like, the stuff in theory tastes good, but it's meh. At least the one around me again, greasy and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Quiznos, there was only ever one around me, and I went to it consistently. It was an S at that time when I was there. I haven't been to one in years, but at the time, the subs that they had and that you could order and make were the best of the bunch around me. Better than Jersey Mike's, better than Subway, better than a lot of stuff. I have not seen a Quiznos, like I said, in several years. There's none near me anymore. But when they were top tier. At least the one right by me again. They knew how to make their stuff, put it together, cook their stuff, and they gave you plenty of toppings, plenty of stuff on your sub. So, never been there. Sonic, same thing, kind of middle of the road, but more on the good side. I like their ices and stuff. I like the hot dogs. I don't really care for the burgers or that kind of stuff. But it's nice they come out. They're the ones that come out to you in the roller skates if you pull into a parking spot and take your order and that kind of stuff. So they're pretty cool. And you can, they put the trays on your windows, that kind of stuff. The Sonic's good. They're not the best food, but they're not terrible food. They're pretty good overall. Steak and Shake, never been to one. As the funeral music starts, Subway is C tier. Subway's good if you're gonna go to every now and again. It's not good consistently. Like, at least they used to be a lot better, but they've gotten worse over the years. They put less stuff on your sub. Less of the good stuff, the meat and cheese and that kind of stuff. If you ask them for lettuce, they'll overload that shit. But Subway, overall, Subway's going down. Taco Bell is still S tier for me because I don't get sick eating Taco Bell or feel bad or any of that kind of stuff. And Taco Bell's cheap, and the food is very good for that. You go to Taco Bell with $20, you're walking away with like 5 people's worth of food. So they're good for any time of day. You want to stop in the middle of the night and get food, go ahead. You want to stop in the morning and get breakfast. Taco Bell breakfast is surprisingly great. If you get the sausage, like sausage, egg, and cheese burritos, or the what are they called? The little hexagon shaped things. I forget what they're called, but then that Taco Bell breakfast is pretty fucking amazing. And lunch and dinner obviously go without saying. Whether you get tacos, burritos, quesadillas, whatever, they're cheap and they're very good. So S tier for me. Wendy's would have been S a couple of years ago. They have since dropped down a little bit. I'm gonna put them in B. Wendy's fries are probably the best fries to me, and I like the bacon eaters and that kind of stuff. But they're also more expensive than they should be. Their ice cream and I forget what they're called. Frosties. There you go. Their Frosties are great, that kind of stuff. But I'm not gonna put them at A tier just because I don't go there consistently enough. I have been to this pretzel place. I forget the name. It's cut off. But it's not as good as any ants, so I'm just gonna put it at C. Whataburger, I have been to once, and don't remember it for nothing, so I'm gonna put it at D. White Castle, same deal. It's hyped up because of the Harold and Kumar movie, and that's about it in my opinion. They aren't that great. They're okay, but they're not, like if you want to go there for the memes or just for fun, go ahead. But it's not something I'm gonna go consistently to or stop at. And unfortunately, these last two, I don't think I have any idea what they are, so they can go in the question mark. If I had to pick a personal favorite, obviously the Quiznos or Taco Bell. Personal favorite places that I realistically could go to semi-frequently, Five Guys or Taco Bell. Because there's a Five Guys right near my work. We just drive there. It's 5 minutes down the road if we want to get something for lunch that day. Or Taco Bell's Taco Bell. But that's it for now. So GG's.